The Hauraki Big Show. Thanks to crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
Don't fight it. It's time to go up a size. This is the biggest.
This is the biggest.
Our biggest show. The Hauraki Big Show. With Jason Hoyte, Mike Minogue and Keyzie.
Oh, g'day, you mad bastards. Great to have your company this windy Tuesday afternoon. It is the 21st of October 2025, and you, my friends, as always, listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Crave-worthy street food, freshly made with Reburger.
That's just the best reburger I've ever had. Hey, come and try this. What is it? Have you had this before? Oh my god, it's Reburger. What was it called? So good, it's Reburger. Oh my god, Reburger. Yeah!
So good, Pugsan.
Hey, thanks.
Keyzie, do you find it weird when Pugsan does your little voiceover at the top there?
I find it weird when you refer to it as a little voiceover.
Well, I mean, it's a massive voiceover.
Wow,
but do you
it's really important.
Get a bit bristly about that and go, actually, that's my part?
I think I would get bristly if he didn't absolutely smash it out of the park,
Yeah,
like he just did.
thanks, man.
Massively
Thank you.
nailed it, Pugsan.
No, thanks.
Speaking of smashing it out of the park, Keyzie, looking tanned, looking well. How you going, you stallion? You eye candy? You Greek god?
Thanks, Jase. You're a sick son of a bee, man. Has anyone ever told you that?
Yes, someone has. I can't recall who, but someone definitely has.
Yeah. I'm sitting in Mogie's chair today. For those that are wondering, he'll be back next week. He's decided to stay on for an extra week in Fiji with his beautiful family.
Yes, lovely.
Very lucky. But I tell you what, Jase, the vibe of that Fiji trip for me was not one of relaxation. It was one of non-stop entertainment.
Totally, man.
I got home yesterday and just crashed on the couch because we played so much golf. We'd done so much snorkeling. I was trying to swim where I could. I only went for 2 swims because there was just so much happening. Delicious food. I'm well. Am I well rested? I don't actually know if I am. I think I might be more shagged than when I left because it was intense.
Yeah,
it was excellent.
But bloody great. Pugsan, how's life, mate?
Yeah, I'm well, man. How are you?
Yeah, good, thank you.
That's good.
Yeah. Can't complain. We'll get into this very shortly because, as Keyzie was saying, it was so magnificent. The only downside of going to Fiji is having to leave Fiji.
Yeah, you're right.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll be talking about that in the next break. In the meantime, what are we kicking off with there, fellas? Bit of red hot chili peppers. We're home.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
ACDC there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show. I was a bit early there, fellas.
No, that was my fault, Jase.
No, that's all good. It's all good. Now, back from Fiji, obviously. And as I was saying at the top there, fellas, the hardest thing about going to Fiji is coming back from Fiji.
It really
She
is.
was just magnificent.
It is. It's like when you drink, then the next day you're hungover. You know you're going to be sad tomorrow.
Yes.
But you do it anyway.
Correct.
And so you go to Fiji, you have an amazing... And the best thing about it is, it's like travelling from Auckland down to Dunedin or something, because the flight's barely 3 hours.
Unbelievable.
I think it's 2 hours 40 or something. You brisk through, you're there, and in daylight saving hours here, you actually go back an hour once you get to Fiji. So you arrive and you've gained an extra hour.
Yeah, boy.
The temperature, even though it is spring over there, and you look at your weather app and it says, it's meant to be raining a lot. It rains for half an hour.
Yes.
Intensely. And then the rest of the time it is beautiful and warm, but not too hot.
Yes.
It
was about 27, 28 degrees
the whole time.
When we arrived. And to go from wet and windy Auckland and in less than 3 hours be in 28 degree heat.
Yeah.
With the ocean all around.
That's right.
Utterly magnificent.
It was magnificent. A huge shout out as well to Nolsey and Nate, the 2 winners that came with us.
Backbones.
We were just saying off air there, Jace, we'll probably have to hit them up for another game of golf at some stage.
Yes.
Great fellas they were. And Pugs, I think you were the same, but there was a plethora of activities available for our trip.
Yes.
I did everything. So, I don't know, Jace, you didn't come on the snorkeling trip Sunday morning. And, Mike didn't play golf one of the days, a few things like that. But from start to finish, jam-packed, I am absolutely exhausted, but thoroughly stimulated.
And picture this, if you will, just on the golf. Because I don't know if you know this, Pugsan. Keyzie and I are pretty keen on our golf at the moment.
We like golf.
Yeah, I wasn't really sure the way you were playing, but yeah.
Yes, it was a debacle. Can I just say on that front, Hoyte J got off to a flyer.
We don't have time, Jase, to go over your scorecard, man.
I want to go through hole by hole, but no, seriously. VJ Singh design course, beautiful velvet fairways and greens, and all around you, beautiful sparkling blue ocean. Wild horses,
Yes, the
wild
wildlife,
pigs,
yeah.
cows. It was just utterly majestic. If you love your golf, you've got to go.
Well, it's one of those things, and this happens a lot. Like when I go to a nice restaurant and I go, I am way too peasant to be here.
Yes.
That was definitely the golf course. Like, we are terrible to be playing at that golf course. And we had golf carts. They had a little chili bin on the side, which they filled up with ice. The higher clubs that they gave us were way better than my clubs.
Oh, yeah, same.
It was just one of those things where you go, it would be so nice to do this all the time.
Yeah.
But I could probably, I don't think I'll be able to go back there and have as good of a time. You know, it was just incredible.
I agree with you in the sense of the ability on the golf course. Like, I'm not a golfer at all. I've played once before, and that was the other swingers club that we did, apart from the driving range.
You can say that again.
But just being there by the blue ocean and just swinging as hard as I possibly could, as well as I could. I did terribly both days, but I just had a ball because I was with you fellas in paradise.
Well, in fairness to you, you had Keysie's excellent instructions for every shot you were about to
100%.
play.
Every time we got to a new hole, I'd say, Keyzie, what golf club should I use?
Yes.
And then he'd always have the right. It was pretty cute, actually. It reminded me of me a few years ago when I didn't know what the hell I was doing either. But one of the highlights for me was probably this snorkeling trip. Now, they sent us out on this thing at like 8:30 in the morning. We gathered on a Sunday after a very big Saturday night.
Yeah.
And they basically have, a bloke that drives the boat and then two lovely Fijian instructors jump out with us. One's sort of a marine biologist and the other guy just tows this plastic floating ring for if you aren't very confident.
Yeah.
He dragged the carcass of Mogi, Nate and Nolsey the entire length of it because they were so responsibly hungover. They were just hanging on to this thing
They
for
were just
dear
a bit
life.
tired. They were a bit They were taking it easy.
They were
put it that
tucking
way.
out. Yeah. And then meanwhile, Pugs and I were diving and looking and exploring and doing all this stuff. And then it turns out afterwards, Nolsey was like, I've never gone snorkeling before. I was terrified that whole time.
Yes.
And that's why he was clinging onto it. And it just so happened that while we were out snorkeling, we saw a giant stingray floating right beneath us. It would have been more than 2 meters
the
across.
biggest stingray I've ever seen in my life. And that is not including the tail on it, which was twice its length.
The tail would have been 3 meters long, Jase. You would have loved it.
Yes, I've seen a lot of stingrays, caught a lot of stingrays in my time, to be fair.
Yeah, but you're not in the water with them, you know what I mean?
No, true.
And we also saw a reef shark, which I think would have been about 1.5 meters. But just... It was terrible. Like,
it was still a shark.
It was still a shark. And then when just before we get back on the boat, we get to this area where there's not even exaggerating, like 10,000 fish swimming in within 10
like
square
arm's
meters
length, like through your legs, like all over.
It was mind-blowing.
Every colour fish you can imagine.
Yeah.
That was my highlight.
Did you do wheeze while you were in the water? Fellas?
I did 2 wheeze. Yeah. I'm pretty sure I saw the fish around me getting drunk off it as well.
Yeah, I can imagine. In the meantime,
Responsibly.
here's Arctic Monkeys.
Yes, responsibly drunk off my urine wheeze.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Jihad there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 27 minutes past 4 o'clock and the fellas just back from Fiji.
Yeah.
Are we looking tanned?
I think I'm looking tan.
I got
Yeah.
told I had a bit of colour,
Yes.
which
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought was quite racist.
Can I just say, actually, on the tans, Jase, you bring up a good point.
Yeah.
Saturday, we went and played golf.
Oh, boy.
Yeah, it was a beating hot day, beautiful day, and you decided to get the pins out, your legs out.
Yeah, man.
For the first time, I think the last time I saw you with shorts on was the Black Clash 2 years ago.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
probably been a couple of years.
Yeah, and then but the first time you decided to get the pins out was in 28-degree direct sunlight for about 6 straight hours.
Yes.
And you had amazing ankle sock tans, like bright red ankles.
Yeah.
How are they today?
They're fine, actually.
They
I
are?
did put on a lot of sunblock. I really squirted that stuff
Did
on.
you?
But look at Pugs. He's having a go at me. I didn't reapply it after about 3 hours, and I
Yeah.
think that was the key.
Yeah,
Well,
would've-
given that you're in 28-degree Fiji in sunlight, I would have suggested another slip, slap, squirt and rat, brother.
Hey, but this was one of those scenarios, fellas, where, I'll be bright red for a day and then a deep, dark mahogany brown.
Mauve.
You know what I mean?
I can't wait, man. Listen, obviously sunburn is one of the things that's come back with us from Fiji. Another thing that's come back with us is an approximately 60-minute recording of a podcast that was done deep into the evening on Saturday night. So, like, I'm talking deep after a long soak at the beautiful bar at the Intercontinental Golf Resort and Spa.
So usually when we do these live shows, we just take the radio broadcast technology and we take that with us. This time we also took podcast recording tech as well. So after we did the live show from the Intercontinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa, I then went to my room after checking in and set it all up, a podcast recording studio, just in case. Just in case we felt inspired.
That's right.
Well, having heard a little of it, fellas.
We listened to the first minute 30 of it.
Debacle written all over it. In hindsight, it might have been a better idea on the Sunday morning.
Well, I think because we were really inspired by the ACC and their recent trip to the States there. They recorded hungover the next day and talked through, did like a blow-by-blow of the night before.
Yes.
Great idea. And maybe that is, now that we've done and also 3483, we're going to need some convincing to release this thing, by the way, because
a lot of convincing.
But let us know your thoughts. 3483. You can also call us on 0800 Hauraki. But it was such a good idea at the time, wasn't it?
Yes.
Everyone was stoked about it.
Yes.
We'd been shut off from the bar. We'd been kicked away. We need to go out. We went out onto the beach with a Yui boom.
Yeah, had a bit of a party, a bit of a dance, a bit of a boogie.
Other tourists that have come with us. There was a leftover wedding party that joined us on the beach as well. We kind of brought everyone together with the tunes. And then I think it just started to die off a little bit. And it was like, right, should we go back to Pugs' room?
Go back to Pugs' room. He's got the setup there. Mogi had bought some goodies from Duty Free. And it was like, oh, yeah, let's do it. We sit down, start recording. And I was not I wasn't in the best frame of mind at the time. And I remember thinking, God, this sounds terrible.
Yes.
But everyone else was loving it.
But your instinct is probably right, Keyzie. And there's the question of, just in terms of the listeners, do you really want to hear fellas in that situation?
That late into the evening,
like 50 minutes. That's the question.
Yeah.
And my instinct is no.
Yeah, my instinct is no as well. Like, picture someone on the bus, way to work, 7:30 a.m. on a Tuesday morning or a Wednesday tomorrow morning, and you're listening to an array of characters.
Yes.
Not responsibly steamed.
There was also, if it's any indication, fellas, the first text on 3483, effing release it.
Yeah.
Yeah, right, okay.
I don't even know why we bother to ask this stuff. Because we kind of know instinctually what the answer's going to be, don't we?
But that's also because they don't know how shocking it sounds on air in terms of broadcasting ability.
The first 10 minutes was literally us admin trying to get everything set up and like trying to get Jase to do an intro to the thing. It was an absolute debacle. 3483, let us know your thoughts. Do you want it to be released? And every text through will be in the draw for a $50 Reburger voucher. I'm not voting for release it. I'm voting for just burn it.
Yeah, I'm voting for destroy it.
I'm voting for editing it from 60 minutes down into about an outro's length.
Yeah, okay, it's probably the only way it's going to work, to be honest.
Yeah, maybe.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Soundgarden there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:41.
Just a reminder to keep an ear out for that cue to call, and you could win $250 thanks to Gig a Little. Our mates at Super Liquor have given us a whole heap of cash giveaway to get you gigging again. There's something tingling inside me that says it might go off at some stage soon.
Yeah. Okay. In your testicles?
Yes, it is in my testicles.
Okay, yeah, it's a definite sign.
It is. So get ready to call 0800 Hauraki if you hear the roar of the crowd there. Fellas, I've got an interesting not activity, role to play this weekend.
Yes, role playing.
Sort of Pugs, but not really.
What are you going as? Like a hot cowboy?
I'm going as a
That'd
wedding.
Be a big change.
I'm going as a wedding guest.
Oh yeah, I love that one. That's a great one.
That's
to
a
a wedding
scenario.
on Friday. I'm going to a wedding on Friday. I'm not role playing. This is not anything to do with the boudoir. Yeah. So I'm going to a wedding. I am a guest of the wedding. My wife is also a guest, and they've asked us to MC the wedding as a pair, as a package.
Right, okay.
Yeah.
And it's not role play. This is not, hey, darling, let's pretend like we've been asked to MC this wedding and we have to work together.
Two unlikely companions forced together.
in the boudoir. It's not like that?
No, I haven't taken the day off on Friday to fly down to Christchurch to go to a wedding in order to do some elaborate role playing.
I would.
That would be hot, man.
Yeah, you guys would, but you guys are nasty.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't, but old Pugs.
Well, hang on. Don't
Pugs
have my
would.
back.
That's interesting because there's the saying, Keyzie, and I don't know if you've ever heard it, something along the lines of never work with your partner. You know what I
really?
mean? Yes, in a work environment or so forth. And the concern I have there is your filth in terms of emceeing juxtaposed against your wife's. You know, she's very sensitive. She
Yes.
doesn't like things that are upsetting and
Jase.
stuff. And I just
Jase.
can't see how she could ever allow your jokes to pass given the nature of them.
She allows my jokes to pass every day on the radio, and your jokes and Mike's jokes. Okay, so she's not sensitive when it comes to humour or poor attempts at it. She's very much, but what I've realised is because she's like, hey, we've got to get together and start planning it all out. And I'm like, it'll be sweet, man. We'll think of some stuff either the morning of or the night before, and it'll be fine.
Which would
See,
be-
I've got a problem with that.
Yeah, no, I don't. That would be my attitude.
That's my
too.
attitude
You know
too.
what I mean? Because
Yeah.
listen, we'll talk about this. We'll talk about that. No, other than that,
Yeah.
we'll just wing it.
And
You
then,
guys
like-
are shockers.
But no, and I've emceed quite a few weddings now, and that's usually how I do it. I have a few ideas. I'll have a line or two ready to go for introducing,
A line or two.
like a speech line.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
okay.
yeah.
Okay, good.
And
Just
then
wanted
I'll-
to clarify that, Keyzie.
Yeah. And then I'll go and do a massive amount of cocaine, and then I will introduce everyone. I'll listen to their speeches. Usually have like a line that like ready to say off
Another
the
one.
back of it.
Yeah, like, everyone cracks up.
A bit of a callback or something. But
Yeah,
she's
so
like,
that the wife, the bride-to-be has slept with 15 of the dudes here sort of thing.
shit, that's actually good. I want to
Yeah,
write
no,
that down.
it always works really well. Goes down well.
And do you name check them?
Yeah, you list all of them.
Yeah, right. And what did you say? It goes down well.
Yeah, it goes down really
Should I add that,
well.
or is that too crass?
No, you don't need to add that it goes down well. Leave that bit out. Just say that the bride-to-be and that the groom is a virgin.
Right. Thanks for your help, fellas. We'll continue this yarn after this.
Well, if your wife wants to call me, Keyzie, and, to be reassured, fill your boots.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Silverchair there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 4:53. Let's talk TV. What's on the telly with Mike Minogue?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
What did you watch, Jace?
I watched a show called The Diplomat,
Oh, wow.
which was a recommendation from my wife's dad, and he said it's absolutely sensational. So we watched it. I think it was on 3 now. Amid an international crisis, a career diplomat juggles a new high-profile job as ambassador to the United Kingdom and her turbulent marriage to a political star.
So it's a TV show,
It's a TV show, yeah. It's a thriller series.
and you didn't enjoy it.
No, it's one of those shows that's trying to be too cool, trying to
Right.
be too sexy, and they just didn't pull it off, I'm afraid.
Right.
I mean, to be fair, I sort of dozed off about halfway through the show while I was on the couch there, but then when I woke up again and kept watching it, it just got worse and worse.
See, that's
It was a debacle.
it's interesting, right? Because of the father-in-law's recommended it.
Yes.
Are you at the stage in your relationship still where you have to pretend like it was good?
No.
Right. Okay. So you tell him it was shit.
I'm going to tell him how much I hated it at length.
Are you going to say I'll be the judge of what's cool?
I'll say to him, Keyzie, don't ever recommend to me anything
Yeah.
again.
Nice.
Has he seen Brokenwood?
He loves that, man.
We were trying to watch something last night on TV3 as well, 3 now, and it wouldn't work. Wouldn't work on my TV, the app. Wouldn't work on my phone, trying to cast it. Turned on the PlayStation, they don't have an app on there. Got my laptop out, tried to stream it to the TV. Wouldn't work. So I started effing and jeffing, and I was like, I'm going to diss the app on the radio tomorrow. Tried TVNZ Plus. Wouldn't work. Tried Netflix. Wouldn't work. Turns out this Amazon network outage, the Amazon Web Services outage, has affected a whole heap of streaming platforms in New Zealand.
Did
Wow.
that affect the
Yes.
other... Okay, because I had the same issue.
Yeah, so TVNZ wouldn't work either, and in the end, I ended up giving up and just going to bed.
Well, why the bloody hell did it work for me then? You know what I'm saying, fellas?
And you were watching it via an app on your TV or something?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it was working and then it stopped.
Mind you, my apps are probably from, the sort of 1980s, 1990s. You guys have probably got new fandangled apps.
I've got one of the new fandangled apps. I should have kept the old one like what you've got.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah. So I give that 1 busy out of 5.
The app or the
web service is going down.
Yeah, okay, good.
Pugs, what did you watch?
Hello, I watched The Hunting Wives on TVNZ Plus. I kind of came in a bit late there. My partner had started it over the weekend while we were in Fiji. Sophie O'Neill moves to deep East Texas and succumbs to socialite Margot's charms. Her life is soon consumed by obsession, seduction, and murder.
God, you watch crap.
That sounds terrible.
What,
guys?
What the hell is that?
What is that?
Guy, it's basically like a very all-American upper-class drama.
Right. Can't
And
you go
everybody...
back to like Buzzy Island or something?
Well, to be fair, Jace, everybody in the show is bonking everybody else.
Right. Now,
There was a hell of a lot of bonking, and the bonking only stopped when someone got murdered and everyone got really upset about it.
so they'd have a quick stop for some intrigue, and then they go back to bonking. Now, because, Jay, sorry, just quickly, you've got that interesting relationship with your father-in-law where now you can say, I don't want to watch that. It
Yeah,
sounds
it was terrible.
Pugs is early in a relationship, so he's too polite. He feels like he has to watch these things, and then he feels like he has to go on the radio and say it was great. Otherwise, she will immediately
You
leave
haven't
him.
even asked me if I liked it.
Did you like it?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah,
I
okay,
really,
we need
really
to-
liked it. I'm all consumed.
See,
We need
he's
to address this.
He's trying not to get dumped, is what he's
It
doing.
was great. It was good drama.
Was
like,
it?
Like, it wasn't the kind of show I'd usually go for.
Right.
I will say that. I'll be honest, it wasn't the kind of show I'd usually go for. I like drama. I like something a little saucy.
Fellas, you've just reminded me of something that happened to me yesterday afternoon when I got back from Fiji. I'll talk about that after 5. It was humiliating.
Can't wait, Jase.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're getting through your Tuesday afternoon tickety-boo. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Handcrafted burgers, loaded fries, and gourmet eats that'll change the game.
Colonel Jessup, did you order the...
Reburger.
You don't have to answer that question.
I'll answer the question. You want...
Reburger.
I think I'm entitled. You want...
Reburger.
I want the...
Reburger.
You can't handle the...
Reburger.
That is so good.
I'm so proud of that, man.
Was that a combination? Who's the voice there? Was that...
It's Pugs.
It's
yeah,
Pugs.
yeah, because
Right,
they're voice
okay.
recordings, obviously. So that was, it took me a mission to get those courtroom files, those recordings, to make that. So.
Oh, because they're real voices of
Yeah,
real
yeah,
people
yeah,
out in
yeah.
the world.
Well,
Yeah.
I played Jack Nicholson in that particular one because he couldn't find his voice in it. So I had to put on...
Wait.
I had
Sorry,
to put
so
on my-
I've just told you
That
I
it's
had
a
to-
real
that's
person.
a real vox pop.
Yes, but
from
I...
my courtroom experience, Jace. It was very traumatic.
Oh!
You heard how heated it got in there.
And you were
And
claiming
here you
it.
are claiming that it's yours. I don't know what you're talking about.
And you're mentioning Jack Nicholson. Was he involved in the court case?
Who?
Who even is that?
yeah.
My bad, fellas.
Just on Reburger, though, one of the first things I ate as soon as I got back in New Zealand, Reburger.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me. You have this sort of thing that you do whenever you go away,
Yeah.
is when you come back, you always immediately do the reburger.
I do the Reburger. That's how I phrase
Which
it.
is his
Yeah.
dance move when he's going to get Reburger.
That's
he does
right.
the
Yes,
Reburger.
he does the Reburger.
Yeah, and then he goes and orders it.
That's right, Pugs. And do you just want to quickly explain to the audience what the Reburger dance looks like?
Well, I mean, it's your thing. You're the one that's always saying you do the Reburger.
you always
so-
get to see me do it. So I think if you just take 30 seconds now to explain to the audience what the Reburger dance is like.
What?
Can you explain it to me? Because I've never seen it. Pugs?
Don't just turn the music
No, you don't.
Sorry, what's that?
Don't just go to a song either, because we need you to write Pugs.
I'll tell you what we'll do, Keyzie. We'll get Pugsan to film it.
Yeah.
And then we'll put it on the Insta.
Film Keyzie doing the
You're doing the
Reburger, which is his
Reburger
dance.
dance.
Yeah.
I'm going to do the Reburger right now to this tune, Queens of the Stone Age.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Yes, indeed. Garbage there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time, 13 minutes past 5 o'clock.
Fellas, we had a fantastic trip to Fiji.
Brilliant.
So good, in fact, that Mogi's still there and he returns Monday.
Yes.
Now, whenever the Big Show does anything, things tend to go wrong because we are all idiots.
Yes.
I like to think that I am sort of the onto it one of the idiots. Would you agree with that? Jason, I like to think that.
I would agree that you like to think that. And I would argue very strongly you're in the top 2 in that regard.
Yeah.
I would probably put Pugs on.
Well, obviously, Pugs is number 1.
That's very complimentary, Jace. I don't feel like that. But I appreciate it.
Certainly Mogi and me.
Shambles.
Shambles.
That's right. And so I think by working with you guys, I've got an inflated idea of how onto it I am.
Yes.
Because yesterday morning I found out I am not very onto it. We got picked up from our fantastic resort, the Intercontinental Golf Resort and Spa. It's an hour away from the airport. So our flight was at 9:30, yada, yada, yada. Long story short, I am getting out of bed at 5:30 a.m. and our shuttle arrives at 6. I get out of bed responsibly a little bit dusty after a rather large responsible weekend. Let's just say it like that. Have a shower, pack my bag, good to go, run up, hop in the shuttle, drive all the way to the airport, and then go, oh, that's right, I wonder if I've got my passport. Check my bag, turn it inside out, no passport, don't know where it is. I think I've left it back in my hotel room because I'm an idiot. Now, in this situation, I didn't freak out because my brain does this thing where a regular person would freak out.
Yes.
Mine just goes into, all right, you have to solve this. Do not freak out. Just what are we going to do here? There's no point getting
stressed out of it.
Yeah.
And so Pugs, my phone wasn't connected to the mobile service because I decided to try to go the whole weekend without connecting.
Yeah.
Just because I wanted to be as off the grid as possible.
And what better place than Fiji?
And they have
for
Wi-Fi at the resort and stuff anyway. Yeah. But we weren't at the resort.
No, we
were at the airport.
at the airport. So I didn't have a way of contacting the resort. Had to use Pugs' phone. Pugs was doing his own thing, trying to get our equipment checked in, etc. And so it was a huge debacle, and I had 45 minutes until check-in closed to get my passport, which I think was in the hotel room, to the airport, which is an hour away.
Yeah.
So it was a debacle.
I just want to, because me and the fellas, the other winners, Nath and Knowlesy there, we were looking at Keyzie over in the corner, frantically looking through his bag, and the fellas were like, oh my God, he hasn't got his passport, has he? And I said, no, Keyzie would never do that.
I know.
He simply would not.
And here's the irony, New Zealand. Keyzie's always the one reminding us to bring our passports.
That's right. Mike Minogue actually reminded us right in the middle of the debacle about when Chris, on our way to the airport, put in capital letters in our group chat, bring your passport.
That's right.
And that made me paranoid.
That you didn't have it.
And my Uber, the whole ride there.
Yes.
Yeah. So fortunately, I never thought I'd say this, but fortunately, old Mogi was there to save the day.
Yeah, he was still at the resort there.
This is after a weekend full of him leaving his stuff behind everywhere he went.
His AirPods like on the bar table.
Left his AirPods on the bar table, left his duty free on the aeroplane after he had left the aeroplane. He left his sunglasses case on the shuttle. He left his hat and his sunglasses at the first restaurant we sat at. He had a debacle the whole weekend. And he, to his credit, I think Knowlesy gave him a call. And Mike was already awake, so he chucked a robe on, straight to reception, got a key cut for my room, went to the room, found the passport, pre-called a taxi to have it standing by, put it in the taxi, called me to say, get out $100 Fiji and to pay this dude. He's going to step on it, go over chat to blah, blah. He had the whole thing organised. And the question I put to you guys is, would I have got on that plane if one of you guys was the one still at the resort? Jase? No, I don't think so either. No disrespect.
No. I probably would have attempted to do the same thing, but just not very well.
Yeah.
And can I just make the point, because I think Pugs probably would have dealt with it. Fiji Airlines are amazing.
Fiji Airways, totally.
Yeah.
And to be honest,
Airways.
because I was freaking out a bit, and then I went and chatted to them, and they were like, your details are already in the system.
Yeah, we've got you sorted, son.
And they literally said, as long as the passport is here, I think it was 45 minutes before takeoff, we can make it so it'll be fine.
Yes.
And so they reassured me a lot. But Mogi's quick thinking and quick actions really did save the day.
100%.
Yeah.
I think I would have got it.
Yeah.
But I think there would have been a shitload more stress.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? Like
100%.
it would have happened and I would have made it happen, but it would be like, don't talk to me or don't look at me right now while I sort this out.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep, totally.
It was the most stressed that I was over that entire trip. And I'd just like to say I'm sorry, and I let everyone down in my role as thinking that I was the onto it one from the big show.
It's okay, man. I remember my daughter losing her passport in Vietnam. That was stressful.
Yeah.
And I didn't keep calm and cool like Keyzie. I freaked the shit out.
You know what you should have done?
What?
Called Mogi.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
You guys ready to rock?
The Radio Hauraki Gig a Little Fund is open.
Yes, indeed, fellas. Let's give away a bit of cash, shall we? G'day, Barry, you mad bastard. How's life?
Oh, it's great, fellas. We're loving it.
Good on you, mate. What do you do for a crust, Barry?
I work in a glass factory.
Backbone.
Backbone. So are you blowing glass?
Oh, no, I'm in sales.
Also backbone.
Yeah, very
that's-
backbone, yeah.
Well, I mean, I would say that blowing glass is a bit more backbone than selling glass.
Yeah,
Just-
but
I mean,
I
that's
didn't know
just
we
me.
were ranking backbones.
Well,
now.
I mean, just, theoretically, Pugson, blowing glass.
Yeah, but all the glass blowers out there, how are they going to make a crust? If it wasn't for the guys selling the blown glass.
Thank you, Chris.
Thanks, Keyzie, yeah.
Yeah. Hey, Barry.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. Do you sell blowing glass, Barry?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
good.
yeah,
Good.
the
Well,
shit
he
out
said
of
he's
it,
a
Jase.
salesman.
He's the
Jason.
man in it, man.
Now, listen, my friend, lots of gigs coming up. What tickles your particular fancy?
I'm thinking Fat Freddy's drop in December.
Oh,
Yeah.
Fat Freddy's
yeah,
drop in
that's huge.
December.
Oh, how good.
Fat Freddy's too, just on them. They're actually going on a massive tour to a 21st anniversary of Based on a True Story, that first album they released. One of my favourite albums of all time. That'll be happening next year. They're doing 51 dates across Aussie, Aotearoa, Europe and the UK. So Fat Freddy's, man, they know how to do it. They're playing down in Christchurch. If you haven't seen them before, you have to go see them. Barry, $250, all yours, man. Thanks to Super Liquor.
Wonderful. Thanks so much, fellas.
No worries, brother.
mate. It's what we do, Baz. It's what we do, mate.
It is what we do. You hold on the line there, and our invisible producer will hook you up. All right, Barry?
He's gone.
Oh, he's gone.
already. That tour, though, is to honour the passing of Moo, who was their producer, Chris Faumu, who was like the genius behind Fat Freddy's
Yes.
Drop.
Yeah,
That's
very
right.
sad that was.
It was, but they are doing a huge tour in May of next year, Wellington, Christchurch and Auckland. If you're keen for tickets, fatfreddy'sdrop.com is where you get those. I'll be going to see them again.
Yeah.
100%.
I think I've seen them live about at least 10 times.
It's the Kiwi summer staple.
It is that Shapey's, big fan of Catch a Fire as well. For some reason, Roots music really grabs me over that time of the year. What grabs you, Jase? Nothing rude or sexual.
Oh, okay, then don't bother.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Bush there on the radio. Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday afternoon. The time is 5:39, and it was interesting, fellas. You reminded me during TV chat there of an incident that happened to me yesterday, which was kind of deeply embarrassing for old Hoyte J, and it's something that actually happens to me quite a lot for some reason.
Right, okay.
So I got home from Fiji yesterday. And all the family was out, but I had the builder around there, and he was building the deck like the backbone that he is, doing a very good job, by the way. So I got home, I unpacked all my gear, and I thought, oh, you know what? I'll just chill out on the couch for a little while, watch a bit of TV.
Oh, nice.
You know what I mean? Just chill, have a coffee. It was very nice. And I was watching a show called Rome.
I am familiar with it.
Yes. It's about Rome, and it's
about
a drama.
Rome, and it's very much like they don't hold anything back. It's R18.
It is R18. I mean, I must have got about midway through the episode, so I like a period drama, fellas. So I went, I'll watch a bit of this. Anyway, so I'm watching this, and then the builder comes in from outside to ask me a few questions about the other deck. And, of course, on the screen, as he walked in, they switched to a very intense love scene. You know, I'm not talking smoke and mirrors love scene. I'm talking all out there, two people going at it.
Right, are we talking like what level of nudity?
Full nudity.
Full-blown nudity.
Full-blown nudity.
Male nudity?
Male nudity and female nudity.
What are you watching, man?
It's called Rome, Pugs.
Had you seen it before?
No, I hadn't.
Sure.
Yeah, well, this is the thing. And so I was mortified. Of course, could I find the remote control when he came in? No, I could not. And so here he is, this big burly bastard of a man, excuse me, standing there while two people on my very big screen are just going at it. And can I say, there was ass slapping, it was a vigorous, fully committed sex scene. And I'm trying to have a normal conversation while that's playing in the background.
Yeah, right, about your dick.
About my dick, yeah.
Yeah, right, okay. So, because I have had this where you just feel guilty about whatever you're doing whenever any tradie's over at your house.
Yes.
Let alone watching a full-blown porno.
Well, this is the point. He must have thought that old sicko Hoyte was watching a hardcore porno and didn't care about the fact that he came in and I'm still just watching it going, oh, yeah, slap away.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? And it's like, seriously, I couldn't find the remote control.
Oh, no.
What do I do here?
I don't... Hang on, where was the remote?
What are you suggesting, Keyzie?
Nothing, I just want to know where the remote is. Why, what are you suggesting?
Funnily enough, it was in the bathroom.
Is that what you call it?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki. The Big Show's Toolbox Top-Up with ITM.
Yes, indeed. Let's give away some tools, fellas.
Yeah.
We've been giving away a lot of power tools, guys, to celebrate the ITM Toolbox Top-Up sale, which is on right now. Just quickly, today's tool. It says here it's valued at $2,099.
You
right?
are joking me.
Jeez.
And it's a Makita 40-volt max XGT 5-piece combo kit. Now, I have looked online. That is available for $500 more at all the competing places.
Wow.
Holy.
So it just goes to show how much of a deal you can get from the ITM Toolbox Top-Up sale. Do you want a quick run-through of what's involved with that package, Jase?
Yeah, sure, man. Hit me. I love my tools.
Impact driver.
Yes.
Hammer drill driver. You've got a planer in there. You've got a circular saw, a laminate trimmer, a couple of batteries, a rapid charger, and a 6-piece tool bag.
Oh, how good.
There's no anus press in there?
No.
No anus press.
That's the 6-piece tool kit.
I see. Yeah.
G'day, Logan, you massive backbone. How's life?
Yeah, not bad, lads. How are you boys?
Yeah, good, mate. That's a pretty damn good prize to win.
Okay, I'll be happy with that one.
Bloody
Yeah.
oath. How's Wamaru today, Logan?
Oh, she's fairly blustery down here today.
Yeah, same here, mate.
Yeah.
Can imagine.
Sun's shining though, so good day.
Yeah, I've got Oamaru's got sort of a fond place in my heart. I once bought a Skyline from down there, man. That's cool, eh?
Well,
That's sick.
Oh, you would have done the main street laps, I suppose, there.
Yeah, mate, doing laps of the main street. I had a kebab afterwards as well. Good times.
How good. Hey, Logan, what do you do for a crust, mate?
I'm actually a chubby.
Backbone.
Yeah, backbone, lads.
Chippy.
All right, mate. Well, you could use this. This is how it works. We name 10 tools. You've got to remember 5 in 15 seconds. Don't let us down, Logan. Are you ready?
Yeah, roger that, lads. Good to go.
Hammer drill,
Circular saw.
angle grinder,
Sheet sander.
planer,
Buzzy saw.
impact wrench,
Chode hammer.
chainsaw.
Turd wrench. Your time starts now.
Right. We've got hammer drill,
Yeah.
sheet sander, impact wrench, angle grinder, circular saw, planer, chainsaw.
Well, that's 7. That is 7.
Yeah, boy.
Logan, you mad bastard.
How good.
Obviously, the 3 he didn't get were Buzzy saw, Chode hammer, and Turd wrench.
Yeah, I've never
Can't
heard of
imagine
those
why.
ones.
You've never heard of them?
No.
Yeah.
Any idea what the turd wrench is, lads?
Yeah, turd wrench. Don't chippies use turd wrenches all the time, Logan?
I haven't heard that one before.
I think it's more of a plumbing thing.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Yeah,
From
you're
what I-
right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, very nice, Pugs. Very good. Hey, listen, Logan, you enjoy that prize, mate, with over 2K.
No, 100%, lads. Thanks very much, Dad. Appreciate it.
No worries, brother.
mate.
Thanks for listening.
Stay on the line and we'll take care of you.
And don't forget as well, this October and November, you can get stuck in to ITM's Toolbox Top-Up Sale. You can stock up on the hottest tools and score exclusive deals you won't find anywhere else on all the best brands, Jase.
Yes, indeed. Hey, now listen, coming up after 6 o'clock, you know Pugs is a very, very busy man, and he needs some help with his calendar, so we're going to help him out after 6 o'clock.
Thanks, fellas.
Just cut a few things,
I
maybe.
appreciate it. Yeah,
That's
yeah.
the calendar with the hot topless dudes, eh?
Huh?
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Welcome back, you massive backbones. Hope you're surviving your Tuesday afternoon. You're listening to The Big Show, brought to you by Reburger.
Serving good times and good food. Dine in or take away Reburger today.
Nice.
Diddly-umptious.
Yeah, man.
Your voice sounds quite raspy, Pugs.
What's that?
Your voice sounded quite raspy there.
Oh, Jace just made me laugh the way he said Reburger.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, that's how you say it, isn't it?
Reburger, correct. That's
Yes.
how they say it.
Sorry, Reburger.
Because what happened was, I don't know if you guys know this, when we first started, that we were calling it Reburger.
Yes.
And we had a meeting after, a few months, and they were like, hey, it's all going really well. You're just saying it wrong. It's actually Reburger.
Yes. Well, when my wife asks me what I want for dinner, I'll say Reburger.
Well, that's the difference between Reburger and your average burger, is that one's a burger and one's a burger.
Well, actually, that's what people think, Pugs.
Right.
But they had to call another meeting after that because we were saying that you go to Reburger to get burgers. And they were like, no, you just get burgers from there.
Wait, what?
I know. And then they were like, how hard is it to get this through your thick skulls? This is the owner of Reburger. Reburger sells burgers.
Yeah, Pugs.
Not burgers. Not
Yeah,
Reburger
Right,
sells
okay.
burgers.
No, you're right.
You got
Honestly.
that? Listen, in Pug's defence, he's under a lot of pressure at the moment.
Totally.
What?
And we're going to help him out with that next up, I think.
Yeah, the calendar's just getting a bit overflowing, fellas. and I
you
need some help to make
really,
some cuts, you know what I mean?
are really raspy.
Your
What do you
voice is
mean?
real raspy. It sounds like Pugs, and I don't want to jump to any conclusions. It sounds like you've punched a million darts over the week.
It's Jane's addiction.
Here's Pugs' addiction.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
The cars there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Now, Pug's-san,
Hello.
we all know he works his ass off and he's a very busy man, and he said, fellas, I'm a little bit under the pump at the moment and I need your help sorting out me calendar.
Yeah.
Oh, Chris, there you are.
Sort out my mic first, would you?
Yeah. Push Mike.
On.
Thank you.
That's for right now.
Because Pugs is a similar issue that I used to have, Jace, which is you say yes to a lot of stuff, and in our industry as well, and in our social groups, you always want to go out for dinners and catch up with people, and then you look at your calendar and it's completely full every day, and there's no time to just sit at home, watch telly, or
just chill out.
Just chill.
Yeah.
And my wife and I made a rule recently where we've circled certain weekends and certain weeknights where we go, we don't organise anything. We keep those nights free.
Yeah, nice.
So you've got a similar issue, Pugs.
Yes,
hit us.
that's right. So I've got a really full week this week in particular, and I thought you guys could maybe, given that you guys have got a bit more life experience, help me make some cuts,
Trim the fat.
or make some suggestions on things I could do instead. I don't know.
Just prioritising, man.
That's right.
Yes.
I think that's where my issue is prioritising. So there is a lot on there, and it's all kind of quite different stuff. So, for example, tonight. This is true. Tonight, my sister-in-law is staying with my partner and I. She's arriving from her flight, so we've got to go pick her up.
Tell her you can't do it.
Yeah. So
What?
you instantly, this is the day after Fiji, Pugs.
You've got to cut it, man.
You arrived from a flight yesterday, and
Yeah.
you've barely even settled into the nest, and someone else is coming in the nest and laying their eggs in there.
So
Yeah,
are
it's
you
not
saying
on.
don't pick her up from the airport, or don't have her stay at my house?
Have no more contact with her whatsoever.
Well, I mean, I wouldn't go that far.
I mean, I would.
Oh, yeah, probably a good idea then.
Jace, is this the one that would it help you if you knew that this was the sister-in-law that you thought was really very, very attractive from Full Metal Orchestra?
Oh, no, you should let her stay, man.
Yeah,
well,
I thought
Jace,
maybe, yeah.
Why don't you pick her up?
I can pick her up and then I'll drop
Hang
her
on,
at
you're going to
yours.
pick her up. Oh, okay.
Okay, what's next?
What's next? So that's fine. Lock that in.
Okay, tomorrow morning, hot Pilates with my partner.
Okay, see, that right there is must. That's
Oh,
must, yeah.
that's a must do?
You gotta work
it's
on your-
It's humiliating.
Hugely humiliating, but you've got to work on your core strength.
Yeah, especially with your partner.
Yeah.
What do you mean, especially with my partner?
Well, because she loves her hot yoga.
Yeah, it's a good
Right,
save,
okay,
Jace.
yeah, nice.
But yeah, do that stuff because it's important. It's bonding with your partner.
Yeah,
Okay. Tomorrow morning, breakfast with a mate who's just got back from Europe.
Can it?
Sorry, is this directly after hot yoga?
Yeah, this is maybe 3 hours after that.
After hot Pilates, you're going to have a shower in between? You're going to go there reeking
well,
of
there's,
BO?
there's 3 hours in between there that I'm
Okay.
hopefully going to... I haven't put that in my calendar.
Sorry, breakfast is 3 hours after hot Pilates. What time is hot Pilates?
About 7 a.m.
So you can
Okay.
have breakfast at...
Well, that's more of
10
a brunch.
a.m.
11.
I would say that's a brunch.
That's more of a brunch, Pug, so you need to
Yeah,
strike
yeah.
that
I feel
out.
like we...
rid
Okay,
of
so
it.
cancel that because it's brunch, not breakfast.
Cancel the breakfast and re-put it into your calendar as brunch.
As brunch, and then
Yes.
I'll let the person know.
That's right.
Okay.
I still wouldn't do it, but is he hot?
Yeah, I think he's quite good looking.
Okay, go
Well,
with it.
if he's hot, I would say get him to come to hot yoga. You know, because that's
That's
the whole
true,
point.
hot Pilates.
So send him to hot Pilates and you go to brunch. So he does hot
wait,
Pilates
so
with
who
your
do I go to
partner.
brunch with?
No, who cares, man? You got like eggs Benny or something.
Okay, so send my mate who's back from Europe to hot Pilates at 7 a.m. with my partner and I go to brunch by myself.
I'll go to brunch with you. There you go.
Oh, no.
Yeah, so would I, actually.
Yeah, there you go.
Get
Big
a
show
couple of
brunch.
hashies
Oh, you're all
next.
good, Jace. Next up, tomorrow night, a tofu cooking class.
Okay, how long?
That is an absolute must.
Yeah, how long does that go for?
It's 3 hours.
3 hours. What time does that start? Because the show finishes obviously at 7.
Well, it starts at 7:30.
Right.
So it's going to be a late one again.
I think you've got to lock that in.
Yeah, you've got to learn how to cook it so it doesn't taste like shit.
Yeah.
There's one more here, but that's not till Saturday. It's Connie Con.
Connie Con. Oh, is Connie Con
yeah.
back? A 2-day this year?
It's 3.
3
But,
day.
and there's also camping on site at Connie Con as well.
Yeah, because Connie Con, Jace, it's a 3 days because it's Labour weekend, eh?
You
Yes.
familiar with Armageddon?
Yes.
Yeah, it's like that, but with Connie's.
Yeah, but with Connie's, it's the same people that made Arsemageddon.
The Hauraki Big Show with Jase, Mike and Keyzie. Tune in weekdays at 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Foo Fighters there on the Radio Hauraki Big Show this Tuesday evening. Now, fellas, you know, we were over in Fiji just recently, and what a beautiful romantic place that is. And I couldn't help but think of our mates at Diamonds on Richmond.
Yes.
Yeah.
And thinking about, you know, proposing to the one you love, and then maybe for a honeymoon afterwards going to Fiji with that magnificent $8,000 engagement ring on.
Can I also say, Jace, there was a wedding there. There was a reception
was.
at the Intercontinental Fiji Golf Resort and Spa, and they were having a ball. They joined us later in the night too.
They did.
And I also thought of Diamonds on Richmond in that moment.
Well, that was weird because I remember it was on the Saturday night. It was about 10 o'clock, and you guys sort of had just wandered off to sit near the beach while we were all sitting around a table outside the bar. And I was like, I might just go see what the fellas are up to. And I walked over there and I was just like, hey, you guys, what do you do? And you just sort of put your finger up, Jace. And then Pugs said, hey, man, if it's all good with you, we're just thinking a little bit about our friends at Diamonds on Richmond.
Yeah.
And then I said, I totally understand.
And then I, luckily, had packed my nudge pad.
Oh, your knee pad. Yeah.
Because then I proposed to you, AJ.
You did. What finger did I have up?
The middle one.
Right,
It was, to be honest, I've been fuming about it for a few days now.
Oh, right. I apologise for that, Keyzie.
Yeah. I won't say where you had it up.
No.
But if you would like to go on the draw to win that $8,000 Diamonds on Richmond diamond engagement ring, head to hauraki.co.nz, check your details down, and also put in why you think you or maybe that you're entering on behalf of someone else. You know, give us a little detail about your relationship. Why do you think you guys should win it? Not only will you be in the draw for that engagement ring, we'll also send you out a nudge pad, which is a special knee pad designed to send a message, if you know what I mean, about dropping the knee there. Jace?
Yeah, totally, man. I was looking at Pugs.
You were. That's why I said your name. You were like zoning out.
No, well, I was
Yo,
just thinking,
G-man.
are you thinking, did someone send in something in terms of, wanting the ring?
Yeah. Actually,
What? Oh, do you mean like entries?
Yes.
Oh, we got heaps of them, mate. Like, for example, Cara sent us one in and said, my partner Mark and I have been together for 28 years this week. So about the same time as you and your wife, Jace. He's always saying we'll go get married in Raro or somewhere quiet, but now there's 2 very cool kids and she's still waiting.
Interesting, fellas, the amount of women that are getting in contact with us and talking about the fact that they're waiting on their men to,
Yeah.
do the right thing by them.
Absolutely.
So look, hauraki.co.nz, give us more details, get yourself in the draw, you'll get sent out a nudge pad, you might also win yourself that $8,000 diamond engagement ring. And don't forget, every engagement ring sold in October at Diamonds on Richmond. If you say Hauraki sent you, they'll give you a free and complimentary
Wow.
pair of earrings too.
Does that mean they give one that's like really nice to you?
What do you mean?
Like a complimentary pair and a really nice free pair?
No, just the one pair, but it's free and it's complimentary.
My God, you're so greedy, Pugs.
Sorry.
How many ears have you got?
Heaps.
The Hauraki Big Show. Weekdays from 4 on Radio Hauraki.
Well, there you go, you mad bastards. The Big Show done and dusted for you Tuesday night. And the podcast outro, it was mostly Fiji chat, I believe, Pugsam. What's the clip?
This clip's entitled Darts.
From the Saturday while we were sitting at the bar.
Really?
He was punching darts.
Jace,
one after the
If
other.
I could remember that happening, if I could recall that happening, I'd be very upset because of certain people that listen to this podcast.
I remember,
but I don't remember that.
The only dart I
okay.
remember you having was when you tried to do the thing me and Mogi were doing.
Yes.
The Kramer smoking a dart while drinking.
And that was somebody else's
And
dart.
that was
my dart.
That was someone else's dart.
and
I
that
took
was
off
the
them.
only one you saw him smoking?
That was the only one I saw him smoking.
Wow.
Yeah.
Hey, Jace.
That reminds me, Jace, we'll talk about this tomorrow. I want to know how you went with not getting on the darts over in Fiji.
Sure, man.
Because the temptation was there. But for now, I want to know, what are you having for dinner?
I don't know, Keyzie. I just texted my wife and she said, I've done nothing, apart from work all day, of course, and I've done nothing in terms of food prep. She could be very loosey-goosey tonight.
Could pick something up on the way home.
Maybe I could.
Some Reburg.
Yeah, possibly.
Or
possibly.
Thai, because you like Thai and there's that restaurant you drove past.
Yes, that's true.
You go to the pizza joint near yours.
Yeah, they're all options. They're all options.
Do you want to know? So I was chatting to my wife this morning. She's like, so I thought because you've been away boozing and eating and blah, blah, blah in Fiji, I'll make a nice salad tonight. Really big one, so we can have the other half of the salad tomorrow night. And I was like, cool. And then she makes this nice big salad and then has a piece of meat with it.
Yes.
Tonight it's lamb rump, which
Yum.
she roasted, like medium rare, delicious, bit of mint jelly, really nice. Tomorrow it's lamb chops.
Oh.
And so I'm like, we're having the same meal 2 nights in a
Literally the
row.
same, yeah.
I'd be outraged.
I was outraged.
I wouldn't
would
complain.
lose my
Yeah.
over that.
Temper?
I wouldn't really care. I mean, you're getting dinner cooked for you, so.
What are you having, Pug? Some foul, gelatinous, gluten-free, tofu-ridden piece of shit for dinner?
Yeah, pug son.
I'm having a chickpea curry, yeah.
Gross.
And
Oh,
it's-
chickpeas.
yeah, chickpea,
Like
yeah.
the actual thing. Sorry, yeah, I thought it was something else.
Anyway, New Zealand, make sure you check out the podcast. Also, check out the Instagram. There's a lot going on there, a lot of coverage of our Fiji trip.
Yeah.
Until tomorrow, though, see you later.
Bye.